Hello, friends. Today we are here for a very special spiritual reading. Today we want to ask ourselves what energies are no longer serving you. This is something that's bringing you down in your soul and is affecting you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as a result. And it could be affecting your financial health as well. It could be anything. It could be a person, it could be a job, a pattern, or illusion that's no longer in alignment with your soul. In this reading, you'll be shown what you've outgrown and how to release it with strength, grace, and newfound faith in what comes next. Now, kick back, relax, have a cup of tea, have some coffee, maybe a glass of wine, depending on what time of the day it is, and just take a deep breath and think about what energies may no longer be serving you. And we are going to go with pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, also known as group 1, group 2, group 3. Think about your selection in your heart and your soul. Don't look for visual cues and don't overthink it. And we will get started shortly. Trust the resonance that finds you through your selection. 1, 2, or 3. Okay. If you chose group 1, we have the star. That's one of my favorite cards in terms of beauty. We have the 3 of Pentacles. All right. Now that's one of my favorite depictions of the 3 of Pentacles in any deck. And we have Temperance. Now, the decks today that I'm using are the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the Morgan Greer Tarot, and my Haunted Cat Tarot that I resonate with because I'm a black cat lover. And it has a witchy quality that speaks to me, and I hope it speaks to my audience someday too. I like the colors and the different imagery and depictions in this card, but the traditional Rider-Waite is important to use in just about every reading because it brings it all together in a traditional, grounded sort of way. So today, the star right here is depicting someone that's feeding emotion and energy continuously into the stream. And there's the bright hope in the background here. Right here, we have someone working on something diligently and patiently, trying to bring it into fruition with labor and love. And the temperance right here is about the alchemy that you bring together in patience to make something happen to fruition. So, because normally this would be a very positive sign, it would depict the fruits of hard work. It would depict a bright future. It would depict emotional wells that just continuously go on and on forever. And this would show the patience to make it happen. But because today we are discussing what energies you need to let go, these cards depict false contentment on the surface. You may even feel like you should feel happy about what's going on, but you've been giving deeply in every single way to something that once felt full of promise. This could be a relationship, a job, or a dream that seemed destined to reward your efforts. However, this hasn't really paid off. Like, we have somebody right here that's just like they're really excited about these possibilities, and this person right here is working because they're excited about these possibilities. And these are 2 cups that are mixing together because it's supposed to form abundance. We have brightness and we have shadows in every card. Although this is a bright depiction of the star, we still have the shadow behind the stars here. Okay, so something is missing with this brightness. There's all of this is shimmering with hope, yet you're still working continuously. And because we're talking about released energies, this can't be a completely positive thing you're doing, for whatever reason. Now, you should not be asked to give more. You are being asked to see clearly and see that this is no longer serving you. Now, temperance urges you to stop trying to overcorrect the situation, stop balancing on the behalf of others. The time has come to pour your sacred energy not into this person, project, or responsibility, but back into yourself. Not out of bitterness, but a place of self-love. You need to release this mirage that this is going to pay off right here. You need to find something else. Reclaim your light. You've outgrown whatever you're working toward. It's no longer serving you. Again, whether this is a person, a job, or a project that you're pouring energy into continuously and patience, but it's not going anywhere. So do not despair, because you have every potential of the hope and possibility of what you are working toward, but you have to redirect that energy. You have all of the assets to make something beautiful happen, but it's up to you to release this energy of what is no longer serving you. You're pouring, and what you're pouring energy into that isn't giving you what you deserve back at this point. Okay, now if you chose group number 2, here we go with your reading. Right here, we have the 9 of Cups. We have the 7 of Cups. And this is one of my favorite depictions of the 7 of Cups here, okay? And because it just totally envelops the whole imagery here. It doesn't shy away from it. Like everything up here is up in the clouds. And we have strength. And today I'm using my 3 of my favorite decks, which is the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the still a little older, but still mainstream and a little bit different and colorful with the imagery, we have the Morgan Greer Tarot. And finally, we have my favorite Haunted Cat Tarot. And this one speaks to me because I'm a black cat lover, and it has a witchy quality that I really appreciate and resonate with, and hope that my audience will as well. So this right here shows the appearance of complete contentment. That's what the 9 of Cups is all about. And here we have the 7 of Cups. This is about dreams and possibilities and having your head in the sky a little bit. And here we have strength, and that speaks for itself. We see this cat right here that has a commanding presence and has it all together. So you appear this way to the outside world in this case, and you almost feel like you should be, but deep within, you feel like you're missing something. You feel like you deserve to be the 10 of Cups and have it all, not just have the contentment and relaxation that the 9 of Cups represents. And that's where this card right here comes into play. You want to find your missing 10th cup. You're not being ungrateful, but you want to have more. You feel like there's something out there calling your name that you haven't put the name to. Like, you don't know what this is that you feel like would complete you and bring you that 10 of Cups that you're looking for. Now, you need to take you could feel like some sort of earthly thing, like a tangible thing that you haven't figured out yet is going to answer this 10th cup. But the reality here is that this isn't about something on the material plane or a relationship that you're missing. This is about a spiritual awakening in your soul. This is about finding it doesn't have to be, the formation of new beliefs or anything, but you're looking for a missing intangible thing for that 10th cup, even though you haven't clearly defined it yet in your mind. Now, it's not about external perfection, as I said. You have a fantasy that it will complete you, but your true fulfillment will come through resonance, not a direct reward in the material plane or a person. You have to align with your spiritual purpose, your internal truth and strength, and you have to transcend the trappings of comfort in order to fulfill what you feel like you are missing. You are being asked to shift the entire equation of what happiness means to you, because the way that you've defined happiness in your life has only brought you contentment. It hasn't filled that missing 10th cup. Now, you have the strength, you feel like, to make anything happen, and you're correct. But you have to have the strength to transcend the traditional comforts of life that you feel like will complete you. Let go of the dream that completion comes from the outside. Instead, walk the inner road that strength represents. You are not lost. You are being summoned into your next phase to find a new calling that will complete you outside of yourself. Your next joy will not be found. It will be forged through charting a completely new path. All right. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe and share your feelings in the comments with me. I'd be happy to discuss it. Okay, if you chose number 3, this is your reading. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. One of my favorite depictions of the Ace of Pentacles is in the Morgan Greer Tarot. And this is just your traditional 3 of Cups there with the Trio of Celebration. And that's in the Rider White deck. And finally, we have the 7 of Staves, or the 7 of Wands, represented in the Haunted Cat Tarot. Now, I have the Haunted Cat Tarot because I'm a black cat lover, and I resonate with that beautiful artwork too as a result of that interest. And it has a witchy quality that I feel like brings the readings together when I have a serious topic such as this, or a sometimes I bring it into a romance topic, but it's especially good for topics. It has a spiritual energy to it as well. Okay. So this right here represents the connections around you right now. Okay. You feel like you're being surrounded by warmth, friendship, celebrations, and even initial success, as we can see in the Ace of Pentacles card here. You feel like your heart and your head are being carried on a cloud in harmony, and you're about to walk through a doorway of success, okay? Feels like you found a family, like a soul family, either at work or on a personal level, or both. And you're doing pretty good. You're riding high on the cloud depicted on this thing. Now, right here, this cat right here, it's not a warning per se in and of itself, but it is a depiction of holding strong in the face of adversity and pushing forward, as this black cat is doing here. They're being contemplative, but they're holding strong, okay? So what we can see here is that since this is not purely a reading about how you will achieve success or positive things, it's a reading about releasing old energies. We must focus in on what this could mean for releasing your old energies. So Spirit is whispering that you cannot place your full faith and trust in one or more people and in this group, whether this is work or in your personal life. Okay. That's the negative message here that we will have to get, since this is about letting something go in your life. Okay. So what we can say is that the Ace of Pentacles right here is confirming that there are yet more positive opportunities ahead for you. Okay. And but the 7 of Staves, or the 7 of Wands here, is warning you that you're going to have to fight to keep it. And you're going to have to defend the light that's still in the background in this card, and the light that's here from someone that's going to try to bring you down. And this could be a betrayal. Unfortunately, I could see this as a betrayal either in your personal life or the workplace. Someone is jealous and envious of the success that you currently have or the success that will soon be coming to you. Okay. And this could be personal or professional or both. And it's not a warning of doom. Okay. It's a call to be spiritually prepared for what's about to happen. In the same way, this cat right here is holding firm. Sometimes this success leads to envy. Okay. And people that you thought were your friends or you thought that people were going to support you no longer do. Sometimes you can expect a third party. So this can also depict a third party situation or an interloper in some readings. And they can creep in under the guise of celebrating with you in your relationship or at work. But when that moment comes, when this person tries to creep in and destroy this, it will not, you have to fight and stand firm, okay? You have to fight and stand firm and not let that person bring you down. Your power that you have as an individual and as a spiritual person is not in revenge or fear, but it's your ability to release this energy without fear or collapse or allowing it to attack you fully, okay? Hold your ground. Do not fear the loss of what was never meant to be in your energy or a person that was never meant to join you in your success and happiness in the first place. This is your sacred threshold right here with this doorway. Step through it. Release now and make room for this threshold. Make room for those that will be real in your life, and make room for how you stand firm in your power. Okay? Now, all of these right here, this is on the surface, this is a negative reading because it's about releasing. But in reality, this is a reading about what will bring you the most power and positivity on an emotional and spiritual level. So, in conclusion, I want us to meditate on these thoughts, not just our reading, okay? Release is not lost, okay? Release is not lost. Think and meditate. Release is not a loss. It's liberation. It's freedom for your spirit, okay? Whichever energy showed up in your reading today to release, know this. You're not being asked to give up hope, love, or effort. You are being asked to redirect your sacred energy toward truly achieving your blessings. Think on that. What do you must release to truly achieve your blessings? Your light is not meant to be dimmed. You're just shedding what could no longer carry your new fire. Think. You're just shedding what could no longer carry your new fire and holding firm in the power we see in these cats down here, okay? That's you. If this resonated, take your time and think on it, trust it, and please, please join me in the future. Like and subscribe and become part of this beautiful community I'm trying to create together with you. Thank you, and have a wonderful day, whatever time of day it may be for you now.